Labor Day, a day to celebrate the accomplishment of workers to build and strengthen America. Good evening, everyone. I'm John Kessler, and thank you for choosing WENY News at 11. Labor Day, it's a celebration that was first promoted by two labor unions back in the early 1800s. But where are the unions today? WENY's Asha McKenzie has more on the state of unions. Asha?
John, labor union membership in the United States makes up just over 11%, but here in New York State, it's more than twice that size, and it's growing.
24.4%, and it's the highest in the nation. With close to 2 million union members, New York State is well above the nation's average of a little more than 11%. So what exactly does a labor union provide for its members?
Right now, anybody can be fired just because I don't like the way you look today. You know, it's called at-will employment. New York is an at-will employment state. In a union setting, you have to be fired for just cause.
Pete Myers, director of the Tompkins County Worker Center, works with local unions to organize workplaces, pushing for higher pay and work security. But Myers is well aware many don't agree with the idea, but he says those organized in a union make 35% more.
So even if you have to pay union fees, you know, it's probably not going to be more than $15, $20 a month, but if you're making a couple $100s a month more because you're in a union, it doesn't actually make sense to me why you would not want to be in the union.
And because New York is not a right-to-work state, people who work at union shops who may not want to join the union are still forced to pay dues and fees, both part-time and full-time.
Millions of American workers are still compelled to pay dues or fees to union officials as a condition of getting or keeping a job. And millions more workers are required by law to accept a union's so-called representation, even if they would rather negotiate with their employer on their own merits.
According to Mark Mix of the National Right to Work, union officials spend billions of dollars of workers' dues on politics. Whether the worker agrees with the issues or the politicians, the unions support.
And members of National Right to Work are pushing for an act that would make union dues and fees voluntary nationwide. In the studio, Asha McKenzie, WENY News.